I'm fine with it. As long as you have a Killjoy, I'm fine with it. Teams that aren't playing Killjoys, they're the ones that are killing me at the moment. They're the ones that are killing me.
Wait to see what comes out of this matchup. We are going to be right into the map. Let's get this one going. And it's the duelist for FCZ. It's been
I chose decision. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna say it. Okay, EG on defense, MIBR. Oh, why did I say that so weird? MIBR on defense. Wait.
Yeah.
Let's chat. Ignore the last 10 seconds. Let's try that again. EG on defense, MIBR on attack. What the?
Little map control being gained by MIBR. Great job. So
that's such a weird way to handle this.
And it can still mess with the head of evil geniuses a little bit.
Looks like they were potentially expecting this though. An instant burst over towards the A. We got Ethan on his own. Wants to play safe. Wants to play safe because he has a dog here. 17-hour stream got to me. Maybe.
Lurk that came out from Reeds on that C site. We now have the retake play on A. JZZ looking for that pressure, being fully flat, hit by the Trailblazer, and there's the first blood into the round. Ethan with the first one, Calm with the aftershock.
What the hell? How's that done full damage to him? What's going on?
The gap on the A side. Slowly but surely, just like flies, MIBR are falling one by one. Like a deck of cards, it's up to RGL. Yes, he connects with a few.
Okay,
at the end of the day, it's still a pistol round for EG.
That was strong.
That was so quiet in terms of utility, especially from MIBR and EG using only a
Casters
few
are a bit loud.
back into the site.
MIBR, you want like a little 90?
That they wanted, but not the
I'll give you an 85 if I can.
EG Demon 1 cleaning up very big there with the 3K to the Guardian, as we know. And we'll see if they continue to push a little bit towards this C area. So pressure now on MIBR. Chosen goes with the Marshal.
What the hell?
Second with Sheriff surrounding.
And you talk about the pressure for MIBR in this round, but I think it's going to be the pressure for MIBR this whole series, right? There's going to be a lot of role changes going to this one too. I mean, Sideshow talked about it on the desk. Chosen, currently playing as this Killjoy, has always played pretty much the controller in his role, and even in a double controller lineup for MIBR this game, he's not playing a controller here, and JZZ is probably going to have that main role as a duelist through all of these games.
Right. Chosen usually on that Astra, the Omen.
Okay, in terms of EG approaching this, we've got one rifle, we've got one gun. We can obviously, well, kinda put some heavy armor into this one.
A little bit of B pressure here.
Can be a rifle to the next round though.
From MIBR gives EG a little bit of room, and Demon 1 here pushes up towards Mound. There's a second kill onto Chosen as well. That Marshal's down.
Jesus.
But that Deagle hits. Ethan down to 5.
Yeah, that little 145 Sheriff tap. A little bit of a love tap, forced to fall back, is not going to get a heal. Meanwhile, for MIBR, it seems like the commitment
EG MIBR, I heavy have EG for this.
Just because of the two players they lost on C.
This for me is the performance that gives them the confidence to take on NRG and probably lose, but
the fundamentals that continues to come in for EG, that continues to be drilled by Potter as they move in as a group. And as a group, they go for the defuse. FRC spamming through the smoke.
Yeah.
And that's the other question mark.
What's any tier 2 EMEA? Not for like 2 months. I'd say a month and a half. I watched some Polaris, and that was about it a while ago.
Definitely hitting them with a little bit of the initiation utility, right? We see the breach now, so they are way more comfortable to just jump into this site off the fault line or delay, and then the guiding lights and everything else that can return. So he's a little easier when you have the weapons. We'll see what our first gun round provides here for MIBR and the bonus for EG.
Right, what have we got?
Already ready for Demon 1.
What
so
comp do I like more?
Put this same B pressure out. You can actually
I do like this comp. I think this is a great comp.
From the back here.
This is fine. Again, as long as you have a Killjoy on this map.
But so far the map is split.
If you got a Killjoy, you got an Omen, or at least one smoker.
That just tells you.
Then I'm kind of fine with it. A Sky as well. You have those 3, I'm on board.
Cover onto the turret left by Chosen. Calm still always winning. If they want to pinch back here into
big
the
bonus rounds. They didn't decide to buy up an extra rifle, so potentially they want to get the op out early.
Has to move on to A out right now. MIBR using all the utility to get in. What a shot by Chosen. We see him
nice.
stepping up.
Oh god, poor dude.
That combo. It's gonna get traded out, but the rest of MIBR are moving into the A site for a plant. Another retake game. So 3 successful plants for MIBR, but 0 at least on the post plants. A great opportunity now as they have the advantage with the rifles.
It's another retake. If EG gets this, they've been successful every round so far. It's all the check for the back. FRZ just guiding light back so they can focus forward here on EG entering.
There's Joggimo with the first blood boost. You'll
Oh boy.
Guardian as well. Counter paranoia coming out for the attack, and we're trying
Good
to
timing. No way he doesn't get that kill.
But RGL gets denied. Only up to FRZ in the back of Rubble.
It's a very good start. Very, very good start again. Attack-sided map, getting 3 so far is unreal. Got some upgrades as well on top of this, so money is out of control.
EG says we don't care. We don't care. They're going to come through that and be able to tackle it down really quick. EG also having that incredibly highest.
Dude, how do I say this name?
Defensive pistol round win rate.
I feel like I asked this last time.
As it should. For EG to start
Shuri?
this one off. They're feeling good.
Sure.
They're riding high. Bladestorm
Shuri.
was used there to secure that
Maybe.
round.
4 months, thank you so much.
And they will have one gun off of that.
Thanks to Kojak for it.
Roman
Respect.
off for RGL.
Kojak went through that stage where he was just gifting everyone 12 months. It was wild.
Paranoia too from both ends.
They're not stopping the pressure.
Thank you, B-Boy, mate. Appreciate it.
At the Rubble. Gets the headshot and somehow a second one too. And we are getting closed down for sure. The half-buy that we had for MIBR.
Really strong. Shutting down A early on. MIBR get their second buyout. Are they going to call some kind of tactic pause? Are they just going to be having fun pretty loose on this one? Maybe.
The sites they get are retake played by Evil Geniuses. So MIBR has not been finding ground by taking out Evil Geniuses. It's been the other way around. They have to start off something here with the first kill on the round because Demon 1 has been in their face almost every time. Still looking for the 1-1-3 maybe to split up. RGL is actually just going to hang around with the spike here. No, they drop it to start things off.
Yeah, totally fair. EG's been.
Oh, they have good timing on this. Flash just went in and hit no one. They can get a lot of map control if they wanted to.
Going up. Alert coming out this time on the A side from Moritz. But EG still looking. Some sort of trap play coming out for a pinch on the C site. Yeah. Solo play from A. Very comfortable to play the
There's a lot of
ults.
ults.
Been good so far
We're really close. So orb is really important over towards C.
Saw a bit of the utility and they may not.
Yeah, and that is why EG are going for a punish. But MIBR have definitely done a bit of homework. This is twice now where they've kind of been over towards this area and expected a punish over towards C. But it makes a lot of sense that EG went for this with how close everyone was to their orbs.
And like I said, they don't see EG when they gain ground. It's the other way around.
I think they have a timing here, but Ethan once again strikes. And with
God.
that, look at the rotation already coming out from EG.
Damn, Ethan did so much damage that Kong gets his second aftershock kill and we're on round 5.
So we have an ult trying to get for some information. Thankfully, at least it's a plan for MIBR, so a longer rotate from Joggimo having to cancel his from the shadows.
Tozin and JZZ are both
Chosen playing at Rubble.
1 kill away from
has
all.
a lineup with its nano swarm, and JZZ
That's all if he
does
wants
have the
it.
pink shells. Both them pushed up towards the staircase, but it's traded off. Joggimo looking for that
Oh my
second
God.
kill. The support coming through, but it's
No
too
way
far.
he went for that.
Fully stunned. Now
That's
on a 2 versus
incredible.
1, the flash comes out. Busio
He got
hides inside that
he got
smoke.
team stunned as well. I wonder if he didn't get team stunned if he would have won this.
And that will be the defuse. Nicely done. The utility. You see
Man,
MIBR stopping before
I'm
they get
really
in
worried
sight.
for MIBR.
There's
This
not
is already too
follow-up
many.
Behind JZZ diving in and a bunch of chaos. And Evil Geniuses is handling it perfectly. MIBR did switch it up. They tried to kind of stay in connector there and stop EG before they could get to a retake position. So we see the strategy evolving a little bit here, but Evil Geniuses is a brick wall right now.
One enemy remaining.
And that's the
Chosen.
thing here, Rick. You're talking about how EG has no playing against MIBR,
Chosen.
but it's also the other way around. So you kind of have to think on your
Which one?
toes, right? Or think on the fly.
This is Chosen.
You want to call this out from Marie.
Chosen.
He always has a timing on these lurks, but these post-plant situations for MIBR
Okay.
seems to be their demise so far.
I feel like if this isn't around for MIBR, they call a timeout. A lot of ults to use here. This
I
is
was
a
reading
point
it and
for
I was
them
like,
to see
wait,
if they can
do
get
you mean
around
T
that.
Chosen? Surely not, but I went for it
Start
anyway.
that momentum here. 3 ults online. JZZ with the showstopper. And he would love to put that into the face of Demon with the off. 2 kills already for EG.
Wait, was he just straight up spamming this?
And the confidence to continue to ring with the operator through the sliding door, the revolving door.
Another
But
low
yes,
by
this is still one of those moments where
Could
you
you
want to take
imagine
advantage of
the
the lure buys that you
0-13
Peppering
is
a bit with the marshals, doing the
13-0.
damage again after with the shares if you could. But EG, through all of this, only lose 1 player. Clock on their side, of course, and also the rounds.
It's very early for it, but
And now you're just gonna look into
it's feeling it. Damn, that's a headshot.
Demon 1.
Feeling insanely
continue with that
dominant.
confidence. Unscoped Guardian, the second one that misses, but fully stunned out of this one. Nice reaction to put the wall up. But you can definitely see that he's about to meet his demise right there with the combination.
The confidence as well.
Wow.
Third buy coming in for MIBR.
Just almost suffocated by evil geniuses.
They got so many ults for this though. 2 ults and they have a Viper if they want to pick. They could just keep this so simple. So simple. Go over towards C, get the orb.
For MIBR. That was a
Ult, Viper on the site. Could even entry with Razor if you really wanted.
And Evil Geniuses is in such a good position to start this match. Talking last week with Ethan, they said it's about the round differential. They are focusing so much to get these rounds in their favor. It means a whole lot coming up the playoffs here. And right now, 6 in their favor. It looks like they could get a lot more here with the structure they're using against MIBR.
Yeah, and just looking at the aftershock kills, once again, the storyline of how Calm's doing pretty good with this utility on the initiator. We never really see him come face to face for fights, but he's currently at 6 assists, 2 kills with aftershocks.
Yeah, it is starting to look like they kind of finally clicked.
This is a map that MIBR was very comfortable to pick. They had victories against Loud 13-11, Crew 13-11 until they got smashed by C9's Neon composition with the Flood retakes. And now the Flood retakes continues to be in the favor of EG with a different comp.
That timeout from MIBR fizzling.
How many rounds we feeling? Dude, after what I've seen, I'm not feeling many rounds. I'm really hoping we use some ults into this and kind of
in that huddle, rather.
Keep this one nice and simple.
We don't know what he said, but obviously inspirational, and we'll see if they can put some of that to work right here.
As a new guy, that's actually not bad, right?
Exactly, right? Still
being vocal, knowing you can different wall for this one kind of indicates to be.
Do when you slot in. Right now, he's kind of in the middle.
I like this wall though, blocks vision here and here.
Those frags, but it's not up to MIBR.
And you can walk out over towards him.
Absolutely on top. So many first.
So there's one of the ults down.
To start off these rounds, and MIBR try to convert a 4v5 again.
That's a tough thing. We're really using these guided lights from FRZ to get these pushes on B, on mid side to see if anybody's moving out there for EG, but instead moving on these extremities.
They get the Odin out as well. Is he going to go for this orb and he's just going to move into here and insta shoot?
Cancels out a lockdown that was available for MIBR. A perfect opportunity for a swing round if they had that alive for an execution.
No, he's going to go. Oh my god.
Another pick for Demon 1.
Well, at least he has ult into next round now.
He's just everywhere. First kill left side, second kill right side. And he continues to move his position as a sniper would. And get another one through Hobbit door for the first time here. B-strap maybe from MIBR if they don't decide to turn back. Already covered. Jogmo's ready to receive. A very nice prepped nade by MIBR.
Yeah, they get the plant down. Sure. 3v5, let's stay with it. Ult's gonna come in. Double ult. Only flash on top of it. Okay.
But somehow MIBR is still holding it at the staircase. Rolling Thunder now coming through from Calm. Shorty inside the smoke just to clear up the sights. There's only one left.
Oh my gosh.
Easily cleaned up by Calm once again.
Man, I really want MIBR to just keep it so simple. They have so many ults that they can just win around. They don't need to do anything crazy. They're just like slow defaulting and getting picked off by the op. Yeah, I gotta just. I want just the most obvious call ever to come out.
It covers everything, but they still go there. Just by the way, EG is dictating this map right now. MIBR is not finding the openings they want.
That look kind of nice though.
Walk down a dark
that one look kind of nice.
Calm with the fist bumps all around. We heard him talk.
EG look real comfortable at the moment. Good news for MIBR is they use 2 ults into that, I guess, but Calm is still like on his way to get another one, almost half. Okay, they're going early out over towards A.
Demon 1 as well, just on a tear right now.
Okay, creating pressure like they're going early out over towards A.
Ready for a pick. Fearless at this point.
Okay, here we go. This is the ult rounds.
Here we go.
Talked about these ults. I mean, you have everything in your possession for MIBR. Clear the space. A pit available. A lockdown to delay.
So much space down.
That pit that goes deep into spawn.
And they take control so they can hide into it. Killjoy ult means they have to go out, but anti. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. Where does everyone just die? This is a Haven at the moment. Haven spot here. Oh, yo. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Busio is about to get hit by that no matter what and get detained. But the name and the story so far is the spike's still down. It's still taking the pit. Elise falls. Ethan's trying to gain and scale back into the site.
Still, there's just
Wins
no
that
time on
first
this.
duel against Moritz. FRZ just running the clock. And things are looking pretty good for MIBR with not too much time left on the clock. Like
Okay, they're on the board. Nice and simple, like we said, just an alt round. Obviously, not going to be able to repeat it like this. Oh god, everyone goes down. 7-1, of course, as well. And we had it earlier. We have it now as well. Everyone dies, so it's actually like the worst possible round they could have won. They use all of their ults apart from the... I mean, they use 4 ults into it. Everyone dies, and if they lose this, it's 1-9. At the very least, they dodged the 13-0 though.
Into the defensive side. I think MIBR has
if
to
MIBR lose this round, it is going to be a devastating half.
They have to be stopped short on the retake. A low buy just for the weapons to come in here as MIBR is looking for any way to keep change in the pocket. A one-way quickly shutting down this push, and now Jogmo possibly holds 3 or could go down to one of these.
Definitely talk about some flex in rules, but there's no rich flex in the economy for MIBR.
No.
3 Vandals, a Guardian, pressure into the C site. Started off with Jogmo looking for a battle there. Decides to fall back instead. Forfeit the orb in favor of MIBR. So looks like it was FRZ that picked up that orb. Trying to get those Seekers back up.
Finn has no... Oh
trying
boy,
to salvage
strong
these
angle.
rounds. Is it still heavily in favor of Evil Geniuses? Look at that position.
If Ozzy's coming over here, does he dog early?
Orb and wall up. Still a flash available for FRZ here. It's going to be the Trailblazer instead. Oh my! Through the wall, the headshot of the JZC. And a second one too. Just
Oh my god.
Get fully hit by the flash, still stay in.
Thought we only got Digizine on the repeats, right?
What the hell is this round?
Just a 3K from him, and he's still up. Like I said, Demon
left.
1 isn't stopping.
You're talking about Digizine. Well, the D in Digizine stands for Demon 1.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That was crazy good.
The 8-1 now.
That first kill is outrageous, as if it's a headshot.
8-1 now. Bladestorm is here for Demon 1 again. Rinse and repeat for him. He just continues to get that back up, so even if he does lose the op, he has a secondary in hand. MIBR struck for a strategy
we don't get a replay.
And honestly, wouldn't be able to come into this week
Chat,
with
someone
too
clip
many.
it, I'll replay
So
after
it's a lot
this.
of on the fly, right? It's a lot of, like Benita said, play loose, figure out what that style could be. Right now, they can knock it under the skin of Demon 1. He shuts down everything. The wall just means go forward for him right now, and they're going to protect it.
That's what we
Oh
wanted.
Jesus, Choker Mouse to go huge here.
Oh
my goodness.
Offer, but now it's time for Jogmo to play.
It's funny. I tell you what, Common's been insanely consistent at the moment. He's been great, like an absolute rock for them.
I'll do my job, you do yours.
Who's fast with the replay? Anyone got anything for me?
Kill stats anytime he can peek, and we did actually see the wall used differently by Maurice there by the side of MIBR.
We can
to
do it
flex
in the
towards
half,
B
maybe.
to gain the space, but still see Evil Geniuses in their face.
Okay. Chat, I'm gonna open this, but next round.
9-1 in the round
We'll watch it after
differential is
this.
going up
Unless something
and
crazy
up for
happens
Evil
here.
Geniuses here,
You
which
lot
is
need
what
to watch
they are
out though,
looking
because
for
we've got to be
in
fast and
team
it's gonna
style.
flashbang.
They're trying to initiate, they're trying to get some tricks in. It looks like EG just has an answer for everything. And with this space, you see Demon 1 and Ethan taking a bit of control of Rubble on the right side. It's like no lurk will work right now for MIBR.
Here.
And here's that push fully going through. Maurice is going to see two. Another different wall. They're trying to make EG think just at the beginning of the rounds, right? Sweat off their original defensive strategies, but Van's the hit with Seekers.
That's Lucio, half blinded, paranoid on a
Oh my god, that's honestly a nice hit.
But it's still the first blood.
It's honestly a
for
nice hit.
MIBR this round.
They have
Alright,
a breach
moving
shot to
into the
retake.
C-site for a plant. But as we mentioned before, this Rolling Thunder's ready. Just waiting for the rotate
Keep
to
an eye on the
happen back from
Killjoy
EG
back.
towards spawn, and that's where MIBR
Oh, he's all
finding
over him.
a
He's going
lightness
to kill
push
the
from
breach. right?
There's a fault line.
Oh, that's nice with a little stun there. Breach goes down, no ult for this.
No rolling thunder. Trade off as the advantage comes in for MIBR.
Damn.
And just at the bottom of the ramp, the trade
Okay, that did not look. No, it did not look nice. Okay, I don't think there's replay of anything too crazy here. Chat, flashbang, watch out.
It's been quiet throughout this whole
Probably
game
wasn't
for MIBR,
enough
but they
warning on
finally
that,
get an
but
execution working in the C site.
That's the most confidence we've seen.
What
out
the
of
hell
their
is
hits.
that?
Everybody going in together, even if it's a bit
What
of a
the
bad
hell
call,
is that
everyone
one,
going
though?
in on that call
That's
is
so
still
wild.
better than half the people going in on a good call. So really great by MIBR to keep
And this one
charging
as well.
through despite the utility, despite
We'll
what
watch
they were
this
seeing
one
from
more
Evil
time.
Geniuses.
Extra
And that
slow-mo.
work from Maurice
Hopefully
as
we don't
well
miss something.
tempered what EG was doing on the A side. A little bit. Oh, we've seen some blast pack shenanigans already from JZZ. It looks like the bike still has a bit of training wheels on those. The last round here for our first half is Evil Geniuses are putting on a show. Still taking control of this A space, messing with the door.
Oh,
You gotta
God.
be kidding me.
Rolling thunder paranoia and EG's closing in. Snake
The
bite
A
hold them
retake.
back on both sides
The
of
A
Rumble.
main
Nice
retake.
counter paranoia.
The
Jargon
punish
will
is
jump
here.
forward, try to step.
The molly's a
Finally,
nightmare,
the
though.
trades are coming through as the wall was still up. Finally, that is down. Ethan running out of bullets, but still capitalizes on a kill. And man, the flank in the end. Busio with the last one, 10-2.5. And that's how you end it for EG.
Suffocation of the first half. Evil Geniuses did not let MIBR have a choice in any of their strats. It seems like most of them were dictated. The one round they got forced in. The second one, it did seem like MIBR found confidence, but
What was my reaction when Scream had that insane ace against Champs? I was devastated because I knew it still lost. You talk about the one on split. Mate, everyone was so mentally out of it, and I could just sense we were going to lose.
About the team's performance and
It
how
just
she's
didn't
feeling with
matter.
the playoffs on the horizon. So let's see what Potter has to say.
I credit that to our first couple wins on stage. You know, I'm truly convinced that if Brazil,
I had to do both my
we
timeouts
just
to
won a
remind
couple
everyone to
different rounds,
calm
or even
and
in
check
that first
corners
C9
like it was a
series, even in
nightmare.
that
Just do
100T
everything we do in
series,
practice.
those first couple
Like,
weeks,
mate, if you had heard our
if we
comms
won,
in that Ascend game, it was
I
one
know
of the
two
worst things you've
rounds
ever
that I'm
had.
thinking about those 2 rounds, we would have had the confidence. We would have been able to reinforce that what we're doing was working, and I think we would have walked away with the dubs. So coming into this week, like it would have ramped us up and prepared us for playoffs. But we're exactly where we need to be. I think in a season like this and in a format like this, being a team that's able to ramp up and get better and better throughout the season, we're warming up right when we need to be. Playoffs is right around the corner, so I think, yeah, we're right where we need to be right now.
Being right where they want to be in this season kind of reminds me of how they had that run in the group stages of the VCT circuit back in 2021. So yeah, in their comfort zone, and I think the hype chart that comes in for EG that was brought up by Sideshow,
Off the board.
Exactly, at this point with this performance.
I was okay with the Reina.
And as
That's what he
she's
wants
so
to play.
right, when you're ramping up towards that
Gotta-
middle to end
I'd
of the
rather
season,
he's
you're
enjoying
also
what he's
giving
playing
your
and
opponents
has
a new
confidence.
look that they have to change to, while also trying to figure out the other team. So it's in such a good spot for Evil Geniuses right now to continue this type of play, and it's going to be very tough.
He's
for
the
their
best
last
person
game
to make
against
Reina
Energy,
work,
so
so-
up and up is the way they have to go for sure. This game though still against MIBR as we get into the second half quite soon, and we'll see if MIBR has an answer here from the defensive side. Do they actually allow
Why did
EG in?
MIBR
We
pick
play
him up where they have no
retake,
bots
or
in EG?
MIBR going forward?
Again, they got a
We
stand
used
in,
to
so
see
it's
that
probably
heat play
whatever
dictating a
the
lot of
most,
what they did.
the best
Now
Efo's
that
comfy
heat
on,
play isn't
and
there,
in
they
terms of
all
what they
have to be
practice the most.
participating in what's happening here and making
They
things
probably
happen
just
on
had
the
like
map
3-4
because
days
there
of
isn't that
prac, and then they were
explosive
like,
guy you
well,
go to.
our Lotus went the best
Well,
out of
hopefully
everything, let's pick
explosiveness
that.
is something that we're
I
gonna
don't think
see
they were
coming out
thinking
here
too
of
much.
Chosen on the
Again,
second half.
a lot of
Right.
teams don't think too much against the opponents. There's a lot of, especially when you're kind of like new team or something like that, you're going to be focusing so heavy on your own stuff that a lot of people don't even go out there and actually think of the other
He's
team.
going to be tested here on the defensive half. We'll see if he could actually step up to the plate and MIBR regain that confidence that's needed here. But the other thing for EG, a 10-2 half is huge here because not only do they want these victories, they want to have a huge round differential to secure a playoff position later on with the last 2 weeks coming into the VCTs in Americas.
They got to be worried about 100 Thieves win too, as they're trying to like separate themselves there, get to that 4-3 group. Or now they'd be 4-4, but yeah, in that 4-win group, it's going to be tough how it jockeys out at the end. Everything's needed. Quick boostio orb. They're going to start focusing a lockdown to start this off.
Oh no, they're going to go to the site where there's
For
only one.
MIBR. So yeah, kind of being okay with retaking either B or A. A really nice hold on the map to make sure that there is no space gained. Hold by EG. So MIBR can't just peek out and get free info.
Very similar style.
Boosters mum and chat, we love that.
For EG, but instead of playing a trap play on the C
We
side,
love
it was
supportive
more
parents.
reactive on the C side and delays with the smokes. Meanwhile, though, for RGL Meister, that was up towards the staircase, saw the pressure coming up, retreats back and waits for his teammates to rotate over so they can play the retake into the A site. With 35 seconds left on the clock, Demon 1's looking to activate, trying to get an entry here into the site.
Everything, almost everything there for Calm to deny this. Is such a good spot for Breach to be
That's
back on
nice.
tree.
Unlucky for Ethan.
Oh, just misses the strafe jump. JZZ with a nade frag.
Already 3 players inside.
It's looking like a really good retake at the moment.
Suddenly the shirts are coming in for EG.
Hitting some shots
A
though.
2v2 to sum it up, as that's another tailwind activated but denied by Demon
30
1.
HP.
Aftershock now have to try to delay. Comes trying to run across. Only with the classic this time around. Fault line now available, goes in for the stun. With that timing here, does
Wait,
the first hit.
Oh, mate, Com is playing outrageous today. He's outrageous. Multiple 3Ks, gets the 1-on-2 here as well. He's 15, 5 and 8.
Swinging off the angle there. I'm not sure what the disconnect was, but yeah, we'll watch it again too. That the fault line telling them where he was going to be swinging from. On the play here, and you can see it's just the sidestep because Toxin had to get out of it.
Yeah.
So the disjoint actually comes 100% from Calm. There's no way to stand in that or actually protect Chosen. So,
Exactly.
like I said, an answer for everything, and we see there by the millimeter. Oh my gosh. 11-2, and right up in their face, pushed up. MIBR is trying to get pressure on here. JZZ with the judge.
He does,
They're actually worried
He does
about
a lot
this
of work
judge. It's
outside
one
server.
person
I
the
respect
entire
that.
team is focused on right now. They don't want to give anything up. I'm sorry, that's oh, is he gonna get it?
There's a flash,
Oh, no.
there's a spray.
No.
Doesn't even shoot.
They knew.
He's trying not to give his position away, trying to at least count on his teammates to say, hey, they're there, start shooting, but there was just too much utility coming out here from EG. The paranoid of blind them both too. And allowing EG to get
Yeah, they're just
an early
accepting.
position out
They're
towards
just
bubble,
accepting it,
take control
surely.
on their side.
It's a really rough buy.
RGL Meister ready to throw this the one-way smoke on door. They have a setup. They're ready to just slow EG down, but pushing forward, scaling till contact. Demon 1 being a demon this game, almost on every shot. And the Guardian plays a lot like a quick peek with the operator, and he's damn good with the operator. So it's like he has an early tiny baby op as he moves up toward the map.
2 people
They're
here.
ready to get a
Maybe.
blind into the site, and they make their way through.
Playing towards tree. We had a nice fault line coming out though. Just
Okay,
on a
maybe
few
not.
players from EG.
They bought into
over
this
to
one as well, so the
MIBR
next
and
round's
allowing them
going to be
storm
just
into
as
the
bad
site.
as this,
So yeah,
and
nice
there'll be
opportunity
10
for
chances
Sat.
for EG to take
Crossfire's
it.
worst set up, but once again, plans foiled by EG's utility. 2 players left alive, and it's Chosen and Moritz. Just looking to do that econ damage, dying to this spike too. As we've mentioned before, and as you've mentioned actually, Riv, Boostio was really focusing on trying to get the orb, trying to build up the Killjoy ult.
Mate, he looks outrageous
And
today as
instead,
well.
MIBR still falls to the trap of EG, chasing
10
them
chances.
down, and now it's Demon 1 that's one away from the Blade Storm at match point.
Dude, Demon 1 is
20
so
to 5,
ridiculous. An old
15
Unreal
to
Tournament
5.
4
These two
player, which
are-
means you are flying
These
through
two are
the
just
air,
taking
jumping
control.
around,
It's not even
strafing
been-
quick, hitting
It's not even
headshots,
been
it's
anywhere near a
giving
close
people-
game.
Might be good why he's really good at tracking people, and with Blade Storm, like it's what he did growing up, and it just fits into Jet play right now. 20 and 5. The hero aura is activated for Demon 1 here, and slotting into the team so early with EG, right on that upward trajectory. I mean, after the downfall.
Oh my goodness, just continues it.
But there he is again. Upward
It
trajectory.
just
From
continues it.
Arena FPS to Attack
Jadam,
FPS.
thank you so much, mate. Jadam, appreciate it.
Seriously, the way
5
he plays
months
it is
in the Slug
absurd.
Club with
Geared
your
towards
Prime
B,
as
a
well.
quick hit,
Thank you for all the
MIBR
support,
again,
mate.
Playing reactive to
Appreciate that.
everything, and when you're one step behind, it makes it a little tougher. In goes Demon 1, and out
Oh,
goes
mate,
Chosen.
he's on one.
My word, this is really
Just let him
dominant
go.
play, and EG
Honestly,
needs
just
to be
let him go
showing
for
this
it.
at the end of the season.
Yeah. MIBR on their end have to show something at least.
Okay.
Exactly.
And there it is. At least a kill coming out from the Bulldog Bear. As we mentioned before, we have to
The
commit
luck coming in
into
from the
this
Omen,
routine
and they
for
don't even
MIBR.
expect it.
Spike's
Oh
planet,
boy.
time's wasted.
Hello.
And a flank comes in from Dogimo too.
So ready.
Paranoia out. Gets the information on a bit.
He was gonna go for an outrageous play.
Coming out towards the spawn side of the C site. And everything's there for the delays. Nano storms and everything too. Time to just pretty much count your losses and try to fight back into the second map.
Yeah.
RGL, the last one to stand.
Oh boy. Well, that was MIBR's map pick.
Dominating performance from EG. They win the first map 13-2.
And Ethan himself playing so good. Last week we had a 17-6 breach on Fracture versus Sentinels. The Sky game on Pearl, you had the 4K against Leviathan. Everybody on Evil Genius is stepping